Powerhouse Tools, established in 2009 by Hopsui Hardware Company Incorporated, is a trusted provider of high-quality tools and equipment for professionals and enthusiasts alike. With a diverse product catalog, Powerhouse Tools is committed to delivering reliability, durability, and performance at competitive prices.
Your ideal life starts today with Smart Postpaid. Get more data and only 5G. And more entertainment with Netflix on Us. And a new Max Mobile subscription included. Starting at $9.99. Subscribe now.
Technology moves the world, and we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks, 30 years of technology distribution.
Education is fast evolving. Are we prepared to guide the next generation? For 28 years, Senko has been at the forefront of technology. As pioneers, we've empowered schools, teachers, and students with Apple. Trusted by over 100 schools, empowering thousands of students and teachers. Through the Senko Schools Network, we bring together educators, schools, and cutting-edge technology to create innovative learning experiences and shape the future of education. Be part of our Senko Schools Network. Together, we create meaningful learning environments with Apple.
Hinasa ang kakayahan sa mundo na kinasanayan.
Cut! Walang impact!
Hinatak ang galing sa spotlight na sa'yo lang.
Again!
Huwag pa pipigil
Cut!
kahit sarili ang kalaban.
Cut! Kulang pa eh.
Pilit na lagpasan, galing na pinaghirapan.
Just take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Great! You've always had it. Take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Drink responsibly.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Powerhouse Tools, established in 2009 by Hopsui Hardware Company Incorporated, is a trusted provider of high-quality tools and equipment for professionals and enthusiasts alike. With a diverse product catalog, Powerhouse Tools is committed to delivering reliability, durability, and performance at competitive prices.
Your ideal life starts today with Smart Postpaid. Get more data and only 5G. And more entertainment with Netflix on Us. And a new Max Mobile subscription included. Starting at $9.99. Subscribe now.
It's a knockout quarterfinals that's happening para sa ating Fil-Chi Athletic Association Incorporated. Yes, it's win or go home. And kung mananalo, actually may extend pa yung paglalaro sa ating FCAAI. At buhat nga po rito sa Playtime FilOil Center sa San Juan, gaganapin ang ating quarterfinals. And of course, sisimulan natin yan ang St. Stephen's SCAG laban sa Uno High School CW Home Depot. Benji Santiago, kasama ko rito si Coach Edster C. Knockout! Kailangan kagad ang mga panalo.
Oo, and nabanggit mo nga, win or go home, di ba?
Yes.
And St. Stephen, hininday pa kung sino man nanalo between Uno High School alumni kalaban doon sa St. Peter Apostle. Ang ganda nilaro ng Uno alumni noon, Benji.
Tinalo nga nila yung St. Peter.
Oo, kaya ngayon nandito sila sa quarterfinals against St. Stephen.
Well, of course, mamaya rin yung ating second game ng Grace Christian College naman. Laban naman sa Chiang Kai-shek. Yun ang matutunghayan natin. Tingnan muna natin itong panalo nga ng St. Stephen High School. The first time they met back in the eliminations, medyo commanding dito para sa St. Stephen laban sa Uno.
Opening day yan, if I could remember it correctly. Look at the field goal percentage. Mas marami namang attempts itong Uno, but 50% ang nako-convert ng St. Stephen alumni. The 3-point field goal, mas marami rin ng St. Stephen at 10 of 24. They dominated it with the rebound 64-43. Points in the paint 48-28. Pati bench points 50-37. That's the reason they win or they won that game 103-70.
Pero alam mo, tutusin natin, Coach Edsa, pinag-uusapan na rin natin ito during the coverages that we've had for the several games na nakokondisyon na yung mga players Diba? So yung istorya niya nung opening day, malaki na pagbabago niyan. Inaasahan natin dito sa quarterfinals.
Oh, at saka sa mga knockout games, Bench, alam natin, stats don't matter anymore.
That's
diba?
right.
Isasantabi na yan para sa mga matchup natin.
Kaya makikita natin, nakaabang na dyan yung Washong, Lamtex Pipes at syempre yung Xavier, Acro City Jesus, kung sino ang kanilang makakalaban in the semifinals. And that will happen pretty soon, ano? Well, tingnan lang muna natin yung ating key matchup para dito sa ating unang game na ito. As we are saying, there are some of the players who have vastly improved from opening day, reaching all the way till here sa ating quarterfinals. Ayan yung dalawang players, Coach Edson.
Yes, the number 4 and number 5 scorers sa ating liga, si Christian Luanson of St. Stephen alumni at itong si Tom Ku ng Uno High School alumni. Almost the same, no? 20 points per game. Ito si Coach Christian, almost 12 rebounds and 6 assists. Si Tom, di naman nalalayo with 7 rebounds and 1.4 assists in the ball game.
But we're trying to find out here kung yung Uno nga, the way they have managed actually to claw papunta sa quarterfinals. But they're going to be up against St. Stephen na matagal na silang hinihintay rito. At titingnan natin din dyan kung ang St. Stephen ay kaya pa nila kung medyo may kinalawang kaya dahil sa paghihintay.
Abangan yan.
So once again, St. Stephen SCAG going up against Uno CW Home dito sa first game ng ating knockout quarterfinals. It's coming your way in just a little while.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Education is fast evolving. Are we prepared to guide the next generation? For 28 years, Senko has been at the forefront of technology. As pioneers, we've empowered schools, teachers, and students with Apple. Trusted by over 100 schools, empowering thousands of students and teachers. Through the Senko Schools Network, we bring together educators, schools, and cutting-edge technology to create innovative learning experiences and shape the future of education. Be part of our Senko Schools network. Together, we create meaningful learning environments with Apple.
Hinasa ang kakayahan sa mundo na kinasanayan.
Cut! Walang impact!
Hinatak ang galing sa spotlight na sa'yo lang.
Again!
Huwag papipigil
Cut!
kahit sarili ang kalaban.
Cut! Kulang pa eh.
Pilit na lagpasan, galing na pinaghirapan.
Just take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Great! You've always had it. Take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Drink responsibly.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Powerhouse Tools, established in 2009 by Hop-Sui Hardware Company Incorporated, is a trusted provider of high-quality tools and equipment for professionals and enthusiasts alike. With a diverse product catalog, Powerhouse Tools is committed to delivering reliability, durability, and performance at competitive prices.
Your ideal life starts today. With Smart Postpaid, get more data and only 5G. And more entertainment with Netflix on Us. And a new Max Mobile subscription included. Starting at $9.99. Subscribe now.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Education is fast evolving. Are we prepared to guide the next generation? For 28 years, SENCO has been at the forefront of technology. As pioneers, we've empowered schools, teachers, and students with Apple. Trusted by over 100 schools, empowering thousands of students and teachers. Through the SENCO Schools Network, we bring together educators, schools, and cutting-edge technology to create innovative learning experiences and shape the future of education. Be part of our SENCO Schools Network. Together, we create meaningful learning environments with Apple.
Hinasa ang kakayahan sa mundo na kinasanayan.
Cut! Walang impact!
Hinatak ang galing sa spotlight na sa'yo lang.
Again!
Huwag papipigil
Cut!
kahit sarili ang kalaban.
Cut! Kulang pa eh.
Pilit na lagpasan, galing na pinaghirapan.
Just take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Great! You've always had it. Take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Drink responsibly.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Powerhouse Tools, established in 2009 by Hop-Sui Hardware Company Incorporated, is a trusted provider of high-quality tools and equipment for professionals and enthusiasts alike. With a diverse product catalog, Powerhouse Tools is committed to delivering reliability, durability, and performance at competitive prices.
Your ideal life starts today with Smart Postpaid. Get more data and only 5G. And more entertainment with Netflix on Us. And a new Max Mobile subscription included. Starting at $9.99. Subscribe now.
And they are in the knockout quarterfinals match between Uno High School, CW Home Depot, and St. Stephen High School, SCAG. Introducing the starting lineup for St. Stephen High School. Starting at point guard, number 27, Arthur Tiu. Starting at two guard, number 1, Jefferson Ong. Starting at forward, number 17, Taffy Lim. At the other forward position, number 73, Harlina. And starting at center, number 24, Christian Lonzon. Head coach is Coach Goldwyn Monteverde. And now the starting lineup for Uno High School. Starting at point guard, number 2, Rocky Siki. Starting at two guard, number 9, Renbert Tiu. Starting at forward, number 15, Tom Koo. At the other forward position, number 18, Jerome Lim. And starting at center, number 13, Erwin Concepcion. Head coach is Coach Romar Velasco. Officiating this match, Crew Chief Ruel Tolentino. Umpire 1, John Nakla. And Umpire 2, Zen Manansala.
Well, everybody's excited. This is a knockout quarterfinals. Taking a look at the St. Stephen's SCAG first five. Jeff Ong, Taffy Lim, Christian Luanson, Arthur Tu, and Harley Nang. Over at the other side, Rocky Siki, Renbert Tu, Erwin Concepcion, Tom Koo, and Jerome Lim para sa Uno CW Home Depot. Once again, Benji Santiago, Coach Edster C, and CJ Ang. We have a courtside reporter.
Si CJ.
Dito sa ating quarterfinals. And we'll be hearing from her a little later on.
Nabanggit niya yung backstory, no? That's sa PSSBC.
Kaya nga.
Oo, muse pa siya ron eh. Now, she's our courtside reporter.
Tapos ang banggit niya sa akin, announcer ka na doon. Hanggang ngayon, announcer pa rin. Anyways, eto na nagsimula yung ating ball game. So it's St. Stephen's SCAG getting the first possession here. Arthur Tu will direct the offense here ng St. Stephen's SCAG. Ang daming inasahan ng mga outcome ng ibang games ng St. Stephen's SCAG and hoping that they could have a semi-final stint already para waiting na, pero hindi nangyari. Kaya kailangan trabahuin pa muna nila ito. Anyway, 2-0 na kaagad tayo rito. A start para rito sa St. Stephen, and Renbert Tu lost the basketball, the pass, and committing a turnover very early.
Maganda kaagad yung first possession ng St. Stephen. They went down low kay Christian Luanson. He has a height advantage against Uno. And kung maglalaro dyan sa loob, nako, mukhang mahirapan ang Uno rito.
So they have Erwin Concepcion ng Uno to assign siya dito kay Christian Luanson. So we take a look at Renbert Tu. Samantala, Rocky Siki from the outside. That's a miss. Arthur Tu bringing down the basketball. Going to Taffy Lim. Taffy Lim, the fake. Taffy Lim, kursunado niya Trumes. Kaso, nakaapak sa linya, pumasok pa naman, no?
Alam mo, etong 3-point line natin, umusog yan eh. Ibig sabihin, nung time na nasa high school sila, mas malapit.
Tama, tama.
So yung spasyo dyan sa gilid, malapit na kagad yan sa outside. And that's the turnover from St. Stephen.
Oops, may tulak. Taffy Lim is called for the personal. Ay, tulak niyang bahagya ito si Jerome Lim.
So in the kind of format that we have, the number one semi-finalist will face the lower seeded quarter-finalist. So yun yung incentive nila as number one.
Tala pakirapan, di pa maka-score. Itong panig ng Uno. As St. Stephen's SCAG going long distance. Tom Koo with the rebound for Uno CW Home Depot. Rocky Siki. Renbert Tu. Touch passing here para sa Uno. Shot clock is down to 5. It's an open look for a three. Oh, halfway down.
The only lone St. Stephen player there, he even got that offensive rebound. Lima dun yung Uno, nakalimutan bumax out.
Tough mama. Nobody's tough like mama. Harley Nang with the cleanup. 4-0 right now para sa St. Stephen's SCAG. They crowded Tom Koo, and that's going to be a foul. Spalding is the official ball of FCAAI. Taffy Lim picks up number 2. Patterson Ngo papalit sa kanya on the floor here for St. Stephen's SCAG. Jerome Lim crowded. Jumper, Erwin Concepcion with a miss. And here comes Patterson Ngo with a quick pass inside. Bitin nga lang para kay Harley Nang. Ball stays with St. Stephen's SCAG, and that's another basket for Harley Nang. He's got 4 here in the first quarter.
One of the better offensive players for St. Stephen, that's Harley Nang.
Tom Koo, no easy basket. They will review that sequence. Ayaw pangatin talaga si Tamku eh.
They know he's the leading scorer for Uno High School. And ayaw nila mag-get going. Ito si Tom Ku. Ano yung laro ng Uno versus St. Peter? Maagang tinao-tao ng Uno St. Peter. Ngayon, it's St. Stephen doing that to Uno High School alumni.
They will call that as an unsportsmanlike foul.
Upon review, this was one of the fouls in ball number 8, Patterson Cole. That's his first personal. Third team foul.
Miss on the first for Tom Ku. Well, he sinks the second, and that's their first production here in the first period for Uno and Spoyon. So plus ball possession for Uno CW Home Depot. Mitchell Tan in the game. Rocky Siki nowhere to go. Ball poked out of his hands, and here comes St. Stephen in transition. Bitin nga lang for Harley Nang.
There was a 4-on-1 transition, poorly executed by St. Stephen.
Rocky Siki rejected by Christian Luanson.
Helter-skelter basketball. Mararamdaman mo, gusto ng St. Stephen i-push yung bola. To try to run. They know na medyo kung sa haba ng bench, mas mahaba ang bench netong St. Stephen. That's why, as early as now, gustong pagurin itong Uno High School.
It is 6-1 for St. Stephen SCAG. Mitchell Tan trying to get closer. Tom Ku sides for the pass. Renberg 2. Rocky Siki. No. 0-2 from the field. Rocky Siki. Patterson, no, the miss. Jerome Lim, the rebound. Tom Ku, nice fake off the window.
First field goal for Uno High School. All 3 points coming from Tom Ku.
Taking a look at the sequence once again for Tom Ku, BYD, fast break of the game. And it's 6-3 para sa St. Stephen. Jiangnan timeout. And welcome back, 6-3 ang ating score. Lamang ang St. Stephen SCAG. Puts Harley Nang with 4 points. Christian Lumonson with 2. Over at the other side, kanina nakagawa ng paraan si Tom Ku. A free throw and a field goal.
Oh,
off the inbound. Renberg 2 denied.
2 high flyers, Renberg 2 and Harley Nang, nagkita sa ere. Harley Nang was able to get that defensive play of the game.
Brought to us by Cellboy.
Parehas bumitin sa ere. That was an uncanny turnover by St. Stephen. Parang wala pang pressure.
And then a foul committed by Rocky Siki. That's already his second. See how this one would work out. The scoop, and it's in! Ganun lang, oh.
The Pinoy move by a Chinoy player.
Five-point advantage, St. Stephen. Redbird Chu, walang bola pag-angat. Quick hands for St. Stephen. Christian Luanson, and one!
2 baskets for Christian Luanson underneath in that shaded paint. Automatic for Christian Luanson.
Christian Luanson at the line. Elwin Ang checking in para sa uno.
Ang alam ng St. Stephen, kakalaro lang neto nung uno. Kalaban ng St. Peter, last elimination game, dikdikan yung laro na yon. Kaya maaga pa lang, pine-pressure na, tinatakbuhan na, to try to see if their legs are still there.
Kaya nga ang tanong ko kanina at the top of our coverage, ito naman kayang St. Stephen, di ba ito kinalawan? From the looks of things, the way they're actually executing their defense and offense, tapon nga lang for Christian Luanson that time around.
Parang walang kalawang pero puro gigil eh. Ibig sabihin, medyo matagal walang laro. Baka nainip, gustong ito na yung kailangan na panalo para mag-semis.
Kasi nga hindi nangyari yung mga inaasahan nila no? Kaya kailangan trabahuin na lang nila na sarili nila kung paano sila papasok ng semifinals.
Let me just say hi to those who are watching sa atin sa live stream. May mga laro kayo dito mamaya, ha? Boss James Tew, Jomar Albino. Siguro nasa biyahe papunta rito. Tingnan kung aabot, no?
Aabot naman yan.
Yeah.
Oo. Huwag kayo mag-alala, hintayin namin kayo. As Mitchell Tan gets his first point, Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956.
Butter chicken, my favorite.
Mitchell Tan sinking both free throws. 10-5 para sa St. Stephen SCAG. Ayaw lubayan ni Arthur Chu. Si Arthur Chu ayaw lubayan. Ayun, nakakreate pa ng turnover ang uno, CW Home Depot.
Challenge ni Arthur yung depensa. Minsan ganun eh. Diba? Parang may pressure. Minsan gusto mong i-challenge yung pressure. Turnover there for St. Stephen.
5-point ball game. Inside 4 minutes ng ating first quarter. Mitchell Tan from 15. Falls short. Christian Luanson the rebound. Throws a long pass. Jeff D is in the game for St. Stephen SCAG. Luanson driving, and nobody can stop him. 6 points for Christian Luanson.
All 6 points again in the shaded lane. Inside points for him.
Tom Koo missing the short jumper, and here comes St. Stephen SCAG up by 7. Christian Luanson waiting for his other teammates. He spins and he lost the basketball.
The second turnover in the first quarter by Christian Luanson.
12-5 St. Stephen ang lamang. We go into another Jiangnan timeout.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanwai flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
You are still watching the Fil-Chi Athletic Association Incorporated. Kanina nga nabanggit ni Tom Koo, ang key player ng Uno High School Alumni Association, na hindi siya nakapag-focus sa kanyang trabaho kaninang umaga dahil kinakabahan siya coming into this game. At dahil nga sila ang underdogs dito sa tournament, dala-dala nila ngayon dito sa quarterfinals ang kanilang mga natutunan, all the positive things na natutunan nila sa kanilang previous game at lahat ng kanilang momentum coming into this game. At kaya naman sana enough na ito para maiuwi ang panalo into this game. Coach Esther, Sir Benji.
Thank you very much, CJ Ang at courtside. 7-point advantage ng St. Stephen. Dala ba yun nung kaba? Yung short jumper ni Tom Koo kanina, di pumasok eh. And then they miss another scoring opportunity.
Nararamdaman mo yung parang bumabalik ka sa pagkabata, yung kinakabahan ka sa liga, yung ganon, no? Yung excited ka maglaro sa gabi.
Bagay kasi nung araw, nung mga bata pa sila eh. Wala pa live stream doon. Eh ngayon, meron na. Jasper Go scoring, coming off the bench for St. Stephen.
Foul number 16, Jasper Goal.
Some of the fouls that St. Stephen has been committing are rich in fouls.
Albert Tansi being given a chance to get himself right away on the board, coming off the bench, and there you go, getting the first free throw to go down.
I wonder how Richmond Nang is doing. Remember during their last game, di ba? Medyo hindi maganda yung hulog niya. We hope that he is okay.
Tala. Albert Tansi missing the second Jeff D. And Albert Tansi face off. Jasper Go against Kelwin Ang. Kelwin Ang will pick up a personal.
Pushing foul number 24, Kelvin Ang. That's his first personal. Turn for Uno.
St. Stephen already in penalty, while Uno is team foul number 3.
Eric Sobicheltan off the inbound, coming up with a steal. He goes for the three, short. Jeff D. Jasper Go gets his own miss. The follow-up still a miss.
Good defensive effort by Kelvin Ang.
Mitchell Tan. Uh-oh. Here's Christian Loanson. The baseline jumper is a miss. The follow-up was also there. And then may tulakan na doon sa rebound play.
Maganda rito, we're not seeing Christian Loanson playing the outside. Sometimes he does that. He's really playing inside the paint where his advantage is against Uno High School.
Despite, ito nga, magpapahinga pa siya. Lamang naman sila ng 8.
Yeah, with just 1 minute and 27 seconds remaining, ample time for him to rest. Sigurado balik ka agad yan sa second quarter.
Agawang parang Jasper Go with his second bucket. He's got 4 points here in the first period.
Magaling din talaga itong si Jasper. Inside operator for St. Stephen High School.
Kelwin Ang attacks too strong off the window. Jeff D, there's still time. Waits for his teammates. It's covered by Albert Tansi.
They continue to go to Jasper down low.
Jeff D, the 3 short. .8 seconds remaining. Tom Koo trying to be aggressive. There's a blocking foul that's going to be called on St. Stephen's SCAG.
Foul number 16,
Dave Gao ang natawagan.
That's the second personal foul.
Parehong nasa penalty na, coach.
So good baseline drive there by Tom Koo.
First free throw is a miss. He's got 3 points and 2 rebounds so far. Half a minute remaining dito sa ating first period. Remember, knockout quarterfinals. Tom Koo will be given a rest. Grant Howe in his place on the floor for this 30.7 seconds on what remains here in the first quarter. Jeff D. Ayaw talaga lubayan ni Albert Tansi. Jeff D. No! 0-2 from behind the arc. Mitchell Tan banks it in.
5 seconds.
Jeff D. Can he control the basketball? Nagawa naman na may tira pero it did not go in. And 1 quarter down with St. Stephen's SCAG. While sa pangunguna ni Christian Luanzon, they have this 7-point advantage. And then everything was like going for them. Jeff Ong that time, kapapasok pa lang, instant offense. Samantala si Renberg 2 could not get himself going. He's a marked man. St. Stephen is concerned. Jasper Go having his way inside. 16-9 para sa St. Stephen SCAG.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Education is fast evolving. Are we prepared to guide the next generation? For 28 years, Senko has been at the forefront of technology. As pioneers, we've empowered schools, teachers, and students with Apple. Trusted by over 100 schools, empowering thousands of students and teachers. Through the Senko Schools Network, we bring together educators, schools, and cutting-edge technology to create innovative learning experiences and shape the future of education. Be part of our Senko Schools Network. Together, we create meaningful learning environments with Apple.
Second quarter.
All right, welcome back ang ating knockout quarterfinals sa ating first game. Simula na ng ating second quarter. Uno High School limited to just 13% from the field. Hindi rin gaano kataas para sa St. Stephen, you know? 38%.
But the scorers of Uno High School alumni, especially Renberg Q, leading in terms of scoring here. I think wala pang field goal yan si Renberg.
Kelvin Ang spins, almost losing, regains control of his dribble, attacks off the window.
Attacking on his right side. His strong hand, Kelvin Ang with first 2 points.
Wala pa nakakatres dito sa ball game na ito. And Jeff T with his third miss. Renberg 2 has to be creative, hindi nahulog. And here comes St. Stephen.
Ito, iika-ika si Jeff T. That's what you need to do if you want to be subbed out. Kung may nararamdaman ka, may masakit, Upo ka. Ask, look at the referee.
Pero mas masakit yata yung hindi siya nakakashoot eh. 3 minutes na yun eh.
But you would really want St. Stephen to go down low. Their advantage here, height advantage, that is against Uno High School alumni.
Third 2. Three-pointer, could knock it down. Wala pa rin talaga nakakatres. Dito sa ating first half. Kelvin, another aggressive move to the basket, and he's fouled.
Na-realize ng Uno High School mukhang nakakarami na yung inside points itong St. Stephen, so they went to their 2-3 zone. Really trying to challenge St. Stephen to connect from the outside.
Albert Tansi with a basketball. Goes for long distance, air ball. Hindi naman rin mahabol ni Grant Howe.
Let's see how St. Stephen will break this zone defense by Uno.
Sige, wala nakakatres eh. There, they made a stop. Ang Uno CW Home Depot, Redbird 2. Huli na naman!
Twice already by Harley Nang. Still not getting his game going. That's Redbird 2. Kulang ang palakpak ni Cindy Rabo kasi. Si Cindy, siya ay nagwa-warm up kanina eh.
Tansi. Redbird 2 sa labas na nga lang. Ayaw pa rin. And this is a 5-point lead para rito sa panig ng St. Stephen SCAG. They have Harley Nang, Christian Luanson. There you go. The Jasper Go has got 6 points in the game.
Parang sinabi ni Jasper, hindi lang ako pang loob. Pwede rin ako sa labas. And Jasper playing very well in this first half for St. Stephen.
Kelvin Ang, what's he gonna do? Trying to get closer. Ayaw, Luanson grabs down the rebound. Siya na rin nagbaba. Siya na rin ba titira? Pero before anything else, foul given up by Uno CW Home Depot.
Second personal foul for Kelvin Ang. Balik si Tom Koo at saka si Mitchell Lim para sa Uno High School alumni.
7-point advantage. Quick play here. They thought they had it clean. It was Eric Saul who fouled.
That's his first personal. Second,
Good aggressive move there in the paint for St. Stephen, that baseline inbound. Two misses. Two free throw misses for St. Stephen.
Inside, Renberg Chu. Hirap.
Hirap na. Hirap na hirap. Eh, ganyan talaga pa nagbe-best player of the game eh. Markman ka.
Christian Luanson, or rather, si Aisley ba yun? Si Aisley who missed.
That's 3 big men for St. Stephen to make sure that they'll get those offensive rebounds.
Grant Howe going to Renberg Chu. Frustrated si Renberg Chu.
Pero pagkakataon na to get some points from the free throw line. That's Renberg Chu.
Averaging 12 points per ball game, 7.8 rebounds, 3.9 assists. Hindi pa rin kumonekta. La Sherry, where beauty meets wellness.
Yan. Earl C. of Grace Christian High School is the owner of La Cherie.
Wala talaga.
Naubos yata last game, ah. But he is assigned to Christian Luanzon right now.
In the meantime, puntaan muna natin si CJ.
Thank you, Sir Benji. Kanina nga nabanggit ni Coach Chris Luanzon na nagpo-focus lang siya kung ano yung task at hand at in-instill sa kanila ni Coach Gold na kahit 40 and above itong nilalaroan nila, in-instill ni Coach Gold na dapat nandoon pa rin yung pride to play and hindi man kondisyon ng kanilang mga katawan, they still need to perform well for the school. Sir Benji and Coach Ed?
Ganun naman talaga, lalo na quarterfinals na to. Hindi pa ba sila kondisyon? Sabi ko nga, sa opening day, nakita na sila eh.
That's April 23, ah.
Yeah, tagal na nun.
Oh, June na ngayon.
Hindi na nga palabas yung Mission Impossible eh. Tapos 22-11, this is now a double-figure lead being enjoyed here by St. Stephen's SCAG. No whistle at the other side of the floor here. See, no need to hurry. Pero wala pa nakaka 3 points.
Oh, ito
Here
na.
in the first half.
Hiniling mo.
Ayaw pa rin. Ayaw talaga eh. Tom Cool. Baseline attack reversed. He died right there. Ace Lee coming up in a shot block.
Good,
Yun sana, kaso not counted.
Dalawang not counted eh, no? Kanina rin stepping outside na shoot eh.
It's an 11-point lead being enjoyed by St. Stephen here in the first half. Jangnan, timeout muna tayo. Double-digit lead para sa panig ng St. Stephen's SCAG. And it's turning out to be better for them as with regard to the offense. Pero a total of 11 attempts from beyond the arc. Walang pumapasok. Combination na yan ng dalawang teams na yan.
And they have players who could shoot that threes. Minsan, alam mo kasi, knockout eh, no?
Kaya ka.
Oo, quarterfinals.
MEC, empowering people through technology.
MEC boss Leoncio Chua from Chiang Kai-shek College naman yan. So, every alumni of different schools supporting the league itself.
Yun ang kinaganda niyan eh. Speaking of Chiang Kai-shek, they will see action later on. Laban sa Grace Christian Goodfellow Pharma.
Fresh face for St. Stephen is Vince now.
Christian Luanzon can't drop the three. Jerome Lim the rebound. Ayan, the likes of Jerome Lim, Mitchell Tan, even Tom Cook could hit those three-pointers. Kanina si Jeff T nasaktan eh. Hindi pa siya nakakapag-Jeff 3. Oh, ito naman, long two lang ito. Grant Howe.
Sarap panoorin yung set shot ni Howe. Yan. Parang talagang dahang-dahang inaasinta bago bitawan.
And it's a big help for them dahil naibaba na single digit. Ito lamang samantala. Christian Luanzon will have his way. That baseline reverse. And it's an end-one play para sa St. Stephen's SCAG.
That half spin and going to the baseline for that undergo stab.
Toss and play, power play.
Kagalingan going to the bench. Quality minutes there for St. Stephen. Those rebounds and even scored underneath.
And Christian Luanson makes it a 12-point advantage already. Largest in the ball game so far para sa St. Stephen SCAG. Jerome Lim offline.
Medyo minadali doon eh. Outside shot.
Mitchell Tan getting away. Good handles and good attack to the basket.
One of the faster players, not only for Uno, but here in our 40 above tournament.
Cantigo elevate the game with Cantigo Sports. Mitchell Tan has got 6 points in the ball game. Ayaw talaga. Pagod na yata yung ring eh. Simula kaninang umaga pagamit yan eh. Christian Luanson decides for the pass, and there's a foul underneath. And it's going to go against Mitchell Tan. A 10-point advantage being enjoyed by St. Stephen SCAG here in the second quarter. And this is a Jiangnan timeout.
Your ideal life starts today with Smart Postpaid. Get more data and only 5G. And more entertainment with Netflix on Us. And a new Max Mobile subscription included. Starting at $9.99. Subscribe now.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Balik po tayo dito sa Playtime FilOil Center in San Juan. Fil-Chi Athletic Association Incorporated knockout quarterfinals. As we take a look at Jasper Go at the line. Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956. Second free throw, Jasper Go with a miss. It still stays at 25-15 right now para sa St. Stephen.
1-2-2 naman ngayon ang St. Stephen. Tapat-tapat lang for their shooters and scorers.
Tom Koo well covered the baseline. Throws a bad pass. Christian Luanson. There's a fast break. Ren Bertu, no choice but to give up a foul.
When you have a Christian Luanson who defends well, who rebounds, and who could really put the ball on the floor and give those kinds of passes, and damning advantage for your team.
And still all part of the frustration. Ren Bertu, as he sends Jeff Ong to the line, who just made his first free throw. Talaga nga naman, ano? No problem kay tuhog kaming lahat dito. Basta basketball ang usapan.
Tuhog, trihog. Kay Derek Francisco natutunan yan.
Topko overshoots. That was already an open look. Good steal here by Mitchell Tan. Mitchell Tan in the paint. Trying to be fancy with his shot run. Bertu, di mayangat yung bola, nabitiwan pa. Transition basketball para sa St. Stephen. Nope. Good defensive job by Jerome Lim.
Ganda ng depensahan ng dalawang koponan na to.
Yan na, may tres na tayo rito sa ball game sa first half, and Tom Koo delivered.
Yung pala yun, kailangan may challenge para makashoot ng 3-pointer. Tom Koo making that one, cutting the lead to 8.
Oh, in, out, and in again for Jasper Go. And he's got 8 points in the ball game, and it's another 10-point lead for St. Stephen. Jiangnan, timeout.
Umpisa pa lang ng araw, grind na agad. Grind dito, grind dyan. All day grind. At sa araw-araw na hustle, marami kang may encounter na hassle. Hinga muna, kasama ang Embassy Whiskey. May smooth oaky flavor na smooth ang hagod as you unwind from a long day grind. Chill muna tayo with Embassy Whiskey.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
That's right. If you're enjoying every bit of the action, we're doing a live stream coverage courtesy of Smart Sports sa official Facebook page din ng FCAAI YouTube channel. Plenty of ways you could enjoy this. Lalo na nandito na tayo sa quarterfinals. 28-18 para sa St. Stephen SCAG. Mitchell Tan with a basketball. Jerome Lim, well covered. Renberg 2, 0 of 6 from the field. Darating ba? Parang naging balibag lang yung tira for Renberg 2. Underneath, wala ring magawa that time. Ang offense ng Uno, courtesy of Jerome Lim. Wow.
You have to give credit dito sa St. Stephen. Even though they're shooting 0 out of 10, just a three-point area, they're still leading by 10 points. And that's because of their outstanding defense against Uno High School alumni.
Long inbound going to Tom Koo. Jerome Lim firing the long 2. Can't knock it down. St. Stephen SCAG. They led by as much as 12 points. Christian Luanson with a turn. And it goes.
Tough shot there by Christian Luanson. Turn around again, parang pang Kobe Bryant shot yan eh.
Already with 11 points. There, Jerome Lim finally getting himself on the board. Patapos na ang ating first half. Almost a basket right there. The banking shot for Christian Luanson, who will finish the first half with 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And they're on top double figures here. With Christian Luanson, the way he would do it as he tries to lead itong St. Stephen SCAG to get an entry ticket to the semifinals. Jasper Go also playing his heart out here in this knockout quarterfinals. And it ends with the first 2 quarters done 30-20 para sa St. Stephen SCAG.
Education is fast evolving. Are we prepared to guide the next generation? For 28 years, Senko has been at the forefront of technology. As pioneers, we've empowered schools, teachers, and students with Apple. Trusted by over 100 schools, empowering thousands of students and teachers. Through the Senko Schools Network, we bring together educators, schools, and cutting-edge technology to create innovative learning experiences and shape the future of education. Be part of our Senko Schools Network. Together, we create meaningful learning environments with Apple.
Hinasa ang kakayahan sa mundo na kinasanayan.
Cut! Walang impact!
Hinatak ang galing sa spotlight na sa'yo lang.
Again!
Huwag papipigil
Cut!
kahit sarili ang kalaban.
Cut! Kulang pa eh.
Pilit na lagpasan, galing na pinaghirapan.
Just take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Great! Great! You've always had it. Take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Drink responsibly.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Powerhouse Tools, established in 2009 by UHSAA Hardware Company Incorporated, is a trusted provider of high-quality tools and equipment for professionals and enthusiasts alike. With a diverse product catalog, Powerhouse Tools is committed to delivering reliability, durability, and performance at competitive prices.
Your ideal life starts today with Smart Postpaid. Get more data and only 5G. And more entertainment with Netflix on Us. And a new Max Mobile subscription included. Starting at $9.99. Subscribe now.
Welcome back. 30-20, a 10-point advantage being enjoyed by St. Stephen's SCAG. Lantex halftime stats tayo para dito sa ating knockout quarterfinals. Benji Santiago, Coach Edster, ikaw na magpaliwanag nito.
O talaga, nandun yung jitter sa larong ito. Quarterfinal game. Tingnan mo yung field goal. Ayun, 14 out of 40, 35%. Medyo masama na yung field goal percentage na yan. No? Pero kung titignan mo yung kabila, unang high school alumni, 7 out of 34, just a 20% clip, field goal clip. Hindi makashoot ng 3-pointer both squad, only 1 for St. Stephen, for Uno High School, 1 out of 8. And the assist department, St. Stephen, mas marami 6 against 4. Turnover, mas marami ang Uno dyan, 11-9. And kung titignan mo yan, alam mo, medyo yung laro dyan sa 10-point lead ang St. Stephen.
They had to find out some ways to shake off some jitters. Christian Lewanson leads everybody with his 11 points, followed up by Jasper Go, who has started very well with his 8 points. And over at the other side, Tom Koo, the only guy who has managed to come up with a 3-pointer, only 7 points. Mitchell Tan at si Ren Bertua ay hindi kasama sa listahan dahil hindi pa siya makapag-rehisto ng numbers dito sa ating knockout quarterfinals. There could be some other guys that they could rely on. So we take a look at the PG Flex Linoleum key matchup here. Christian Lewanson having his way and leads ang kanyang counterpart na si Tom Koo, 11-5-2. And Tom Koo with his 7-3. And not exactly the kind of numbers that Tom Koo, doon kasi kanina sa key matchup natin, average 20 points.
Yes, exactly. Ito yung pinag-uusapan natin sa format right now. St. Stephen at number 3 and Uno High School Alumni at number 6. Ang Hwaseong, which is number 1 team, whoever sa quarterfinals, ang lowest seed na makakapasok, yun yung makakaharap nila. That's their incentive being number 1. While on the other side, later on the quarterfinals, magandang laban to. Chiang Kai-shek College versus Grace Christian College, ang number 4 and number 5 sa quarterfinals.
So basically, nasa home stretch na tayo ng ating FCAAI, and that's still coming your way. Ang Grace Christian Goodfellow Pharma will go up against Chiang Kai-shek College Big Chill right after this ball game. Also part ng ating knockout quarterfinals. In the meantime, 30-20 para sa St. Stephen. We're going to be taking a break. We'll come back with the second half of action.
Education is fast evolving. Are we prepared to guide the next generation? For 28 years, SENCO has been at the forefront of technology. As pioneers, we've empowered schools, teachers, and students with Apple. Trusted by over 100 schools, empowering thousands of students and teachers. Through the SENCO Schools Network, we bring together educators, schools, and cutting-edge technology to create innovative learning experiences and shape the future of education. Be part of our SENCO Schools Network. Together, we create meaningful learning environments with Apple.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanwai flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
And we're back here at Playtime FilOil Center in San Juan for the resumption of our first knockout quarterfinal game. Benji Santiago, Coach Edster C, CJ Ang at courtside. And there was Taffy Lim trying to hit an outside shot, but he missed.
Alam mo na pag nandyan siya sa setup talaga yung three-pointer niya.
Well, he picked up 2 personal fouls quickly back in the first quarter. Renberg 2. Ayaw talagang mahulog.
Parang hinahanap siguro yung SGS Stadium
Ganun ba? Sabi nga natin, kung tutusin, pareho lang naman ang distansya ng court, di ba? Yung taas ng ring. Ganun din kalaki yung board. Tom Koo missing it from the baseline. Taffy Lim. Ayaw mahulog. They got an offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound. And Harley Nang even asking for a foul.
That's 3 attempts for St. Stephen. Uno High School needs to do a better job boxing out.
There you go. And Mitchell Tan, so Uno High School having their way when it comes to three-point shooting.
That's a second three-pointer for Uno High School. It's still none para sa St. Stephen.
Mitchell Tan picks up number 2. And look at this Hungry Pares three-point shot of the game. And that's Mitchell Tan hitting it for Uno. If that could help out their cause here, why not?
Even though Renberg Q isn't scoring for Uno High School, he leads them in rebounding. And sometimes, yun naman hindi ka makascore, gawa ka ng ibang paraan para makatulong sa iyong koponan. Still an open shot for Renberg. Still missing that one.
And Taffy Lim lines up the 3. No. Albert Tansi with the basketball para sa Uno. CW Home Depot. He goes to 3. Got blocked. But after 2, second serving. Renberg 2 finally with a basket.
Nakuha sa tiyaga. Getting that missed three-pointer. Putting the lead to 7. So the zone being effective for Uno High School right now.
Tough Mama, nobody's tough like Mama. A miss from the outside. Christian Luanson tracks down the basketball, goes for a difficult shot turnaround, ends up with an air ball. Albert Tansi goes for the three. Air ball.
Ramdam ko na yung climax sa boses mo, Benji eh.
Dito muloy.
Dito muloy. But Coach Goldwyn looking at his bench, picking up Jasper. Alam mo naman, if you need instant scoring, then you go to Jasper. Go.
Spalding's the official ball of FCAAI. Christian Luanson. Another great defensive stop by Uno CW Home Depot. Stop and pop. Mitchell Tan gets his own miss. And wants to set it up this time around. They're down by just 7, Coach Edsa. Tom Koo got bumped by Christian Luanson. And Christian Luanson did not like the contact. He gave up a foul. He almost threw the ball down. Dito kay Tom Koo. Our officials are going to be checking that.
Foul number 24, Christian Luanson. That's his second safety.
Second personal foul. Batiin ko lang, isa sa mga naging player ko sa 60 above dati na nanonood ngayon. James Chua, isang alamat sa Filipino-Chinese basketball. Thank you for watching our live stream.
There is something else that they're going to be calling.
Double technical fouls been called. Number 15, Tom Koo, and number 24, Christian Luanson, for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Pareho silang tinuhog. Si Tom Koo at saka si Christian Luanson.
So that's the third personal foul for Christian Luanson. So balik sa tao-tao ang St. Stephen.
Here's Tom Koo, guarded by Christian Luanson. Tom Koo. The jump hook, the putback right there. Nagawa ng paraan. Eric So.
Cuts the lead to 5. This is the closest so far that Uno has come.
Several factors to consider here. Redbird Chu only has 2 points in the game. Tom Koo still not coming up with the usual numbers that he wanted to. And this is also a thing para sa Uno. Wala pang nahuhulog sa mga tres ng St. Stephen's SCAG.
Yes, kaya they're able to protect the paint with a 2-3 zone dahil di makashoot sa labas itong St. Stephen.
Meanwhile, punta muna natin CJ Ang.
Thank you, Benji. Kanina nga nabanggit ni Coach Romar Velasco during their halftime huddle na bantayan nyo si Chris Luanson dahil ibigay niyo yung weight nyo regardless kung hawak niya yung bola o hindi. Intimidate him while he's shooting. Also, Coach Romar mixed up some plays dahil St. Stephen already knows every move nila at be patient. Let's see how Uno turns this game around for them. Benji and Coach Ed.
Well, they're making a move. Christian Luanson still can't drop the 3. The tip. Di rin nag-work out para kay Harley Nang. And here comes Uno once again. Redbird 2 turns, spins. He's going to the line for 2 free throws. Nung nawala si Jeff T. And I don't know what's his condition, his situation right now.
Foul number 1, Jefferson Hall. That's his first personal. Fourth for St. Stephen.
Well, it's not exactly his favorite spot on the floor for Redbird 2 when he's shooting free throws. Nakita pa nga tayo, airball, hindi maabot sa ring.
Dalawa last game.
How do you like this? Uno making some stops. Albertansi attacks, denied by Christian Luanson. Transition para sa panig ng St. Stephen. Oh, sorry, missed by Arthur 2.
That was a 3-on-1 break for St. Stephen.
And Mitchell Tan is fouled. Pangatlo na ni Arthur 2. Cellboy defensive play of the game. Christian Luanson with that swat on the shot of Albertansi.
Uno High School recognizes na ang kalaban nila rito sa St. Stephen is the inside the paint scoring.
It's Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956. One of two in that trip for Mitchell Tan. Mitchell Tan is in double figures with 10 points. Lead has been cut down to 5 again.
Yan ang barrier na kailangan ma-break ng Uno High School alumni, that 5-point lead.
Christian Luanson with a miss on that 3. Ooh, may tulak. Rocky Siki. Pangatlo na ni Rocky Siki.
St. Stephen still cannot make a three-pointer. Still missing those outside shots.
Here's Rocky Siki. Setting it up. Erwin Concepcion posting. Kick. Tom Koo covered by Christian Luanson. The fake. Hindi kumakagat. Difficult shot. Forcing the issue that time for Tom Koo. No choice. It's number 2 on Tom Koo.
0 out of 18 itong St. Stephen alumni dyan sa three-pointer.
They will keep on trying. 0 of 19.
They have to find a way to dump the ball to the post, just like what they've been doing kay Jasper Gon during the first half.
Rocky Siki goes short with that three-pointer. They're 2 of 12 from behind the three-point line. Patterson Go with the basketball for St. Stephen SCAG. They led by as much as 12. Christian Luanson, the first player to hit the three-pointer for St. Stephen.
That's a relief for them. Kanina pang kumakatok itong Uno High School alumni, trying to chomp out that lead of St. Stephen.
And then a foul off ball. Patterson mo ang natawagan.
Tagal-tagal din nasa bench itong si Kelvin Ang.
Mitchell Tan at the line. That's his 11th point to go along with his 3 rebounds and 2 assists.
Heavily bandaged pala itong legs ni Jeff T.
Oh, I don't think he can see action here anymore. 6-point game, 37-31.
Arthur had the all day, missing that shot.
Mitchell Tan. Kelvin Ang gets blocked by Jasper Go. And nobody home. This is going to be a touchdown for Patterson Go. 5 shot blocks for St. Stephen here in this knockout quarterfinal game. Rocky Siki. Kelwin Ang. Rocky Siki. Kelwin Ang for the long two. Can't knock it down. Christian Luanson grabs down a rebound. That's his 7th here in this quarterfinal knockout game. And Jasper Go now has 12 points. And up double digits again on St. Stephen, 41-31.
The closest they got, Uno High School, is up to 5.
Mitchell Tan goes for the runner. Christian Luanson. They have the numbers 3-on-2. He's gonna go for the 3. Parang set shot, no? Ayaw, mahulog. Jerome Lim, the rebound. Rocky Siki. And a miss right there. Uno. Oh. Jerome Lim and Patterson Ngo colliding. Foul may tatawag kay Patterson Ngo.
That's his... Not sure if it's his 4th. Yeah, his 4th foul kay Patterson Ngo.
They have to sit him down. Meron pa tayong 4th quarter. Penalty in St. Stephen. And Jerome Lim has managed only 2 points so far. But he's got 8 rebounds.
Siya pumapwesto sa ilalim sa zone defense nila and is able to get those rebounds.
Missing both Jerome Lim. 10-point lead for St. Stephen.
Lead ng lineup ng Uno High School. Jerome Lim na ang pumapwesto dyan sa gitna. They have Kelwin Ang and Renberg Hugh.
And Christian Luanson will just shoot over anybody sa Uno.
Back to man-to-man defense for St. Stephen.
Tying their largest lead dito, Coach Eds.
Last shot play for Uno High School. Layo pa. Layo pa ng bola. Wala pa sa threat.
Rocky Siki knocks it down. The 3rd three-pointer for Uno. Christian, naabot pa ba? It's already the buzzer. So nakagawa ng paraan si Rocky Siki, and that's his first basket here in this quarterfinal knockout game between these two teams. Uno, not exactly as plenty as they would want it from the outside. And of course the size advantage para sa St. Stephen as they're trying to pound it inside. Mitchell Tan, one of those contributors from the three-point country for Uno. Of course, meron na ang St. Stephen courtesy of Christian Luanson. And of course, Jasper Go, he seems to be unstoppable when he's on the attack. 43-34 for St. Stephen SCAG to end the 3rd quarter.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Education is fast evolving. Are we prepared to guide the next generation? For 28 years, Senko has been at the forefront of technology. As pioneers, we've empowered schools, teachers, and students with Apple. Trusted by over 100 schools, empowering thousands of students and teachers. Through the Senko Schools Network, we bring together educators, schools, and cutting-edge technology to create innovative learning experiences and shape the future of education. Be part of our Senko Schools Network. Together, we create meaningful learning environments with Apple.
Hinasa ang kakayahan sa mundo na kinasanayan.
Cut! Walang impact!
Hinatak ang galing sa spotlight na sa'yo lang.
Again!
Huwag papipigil
Cut!
kahit sarili ang kalaban.
Cut! Kulang pa eh.
Pilit na lagpasan, galing na pinaghirapan.
Just take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Aged in oak barrels for that sweet caramel rum taste.
Great! You've always had it. Take your shot.
Tanduay Select. Drink responsibly.
Fourth quarter.
Final quarter, final 10 minutes. Knockout quarter-final game between these two teams. And look at the scoring by quarters. It was close in the third. Uno High School is willing to engage in a shootout, doing their thing on making those stops against Christian Luanson and St. Stephen SCAG. Traveling instead of a basket, to the surprise of Harley Nang.
I think it's the same leg hop. Kaya siya natawagan ng traveling.
Number 2. Kelvin Ang gets the pass. Kelvin Ang, the kick. Ooh! Was he shooting a 3?
Yeah, he was. I think that's a landing spot. Personal foul. Oh, pero sa baba ang tawag eh. So it's before the shot.
So it's just going to be a sideline throw in. Erickson was expecting to be shooting free throws. Rocky Zeke inbounds it to Redbird 2. 43-34. Kelvin Ang attacks the kick. Grant Howe knocks it down.
Efficient shooting for Grant Howe. Good kick out pass there by Kelvin Ang.
He's got 4 in the ball game. Let's see this long distance shot. Arlena, the second player to hit the three-pointer for St. Stephen SCAG. That spells trouble for Uno High School.
Plus factor dito for St. Stephen. Nagpapahinga si Christian Luanson. They have a 10-point lead here.
Tom Koo, pinilitan si Grant Howe. The way things are going, siguro yung mga iba players ng Washong is watching this ball game for sure.
Good steal there by Renbert. Nabasa niya kung saan pupunta itong si Harley. Getting that steal and dishing off to Siki.
And Lacherie, where beauty meets wellness, of course. Hindi rin siguro maikakailan na sumisilip-silip din ng savior.
Uno High School, 9 out 18 sa free throws.
They go for another 3. Can't knock it down. At the Staffy limb with a miss. Mitchell Tan will replace Rocky Siki.
So Mitchell Tan, Kelvin Ang, Tom Koo, Erickson, and Renbert Yu. The 5 on the floor for Uno High School alumni.
Mitchell Tan gets denied right there.
Good help defense by Gao. Nakitang pinopostehan eh, no?
Oo.
So, pasok si Arthur para mas malaki ang depensa.
Mitchell Tan goes for the long inbound here. Renberg 2, that's traveling. What a time to come for Renberg 2 for all of these things to happen to him. MEC empowering people through technology. Renberg 2 has got 3.7 rebounds though and 3 assists. An open look for a 3. And Chuck Hall knocking it down. 6 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists.
What a way to come sa 3-pointers ng St. Stephen. Dito pa sa fourth quarter, biglang nahuhulog para sa kanila.
Kelvin attacking, aggressive move, gets it to go down and 1.
Grabe. Yung lakas ng Kelvin Ang dahil ang bigat nung binangga niya doon, yung kagalingan.
Austin play, power play for Kelvin Ang. He's got 4 points. Looking for his 5th, trying to complete the 3-point play para sa Uno CW Home Depot, and exactly that's what happened. Cutting down the deficit to 9. Single-digit lead mula ito para sa panig ng St. Stephen SCAG. Christian Luanzon is still on the bench. Arthur 2.
Christian Luanzon at saka si Jasper Go. Fresh legs yan pagpasok sa fourth quarter.
Arthur 2 can't do it. Oh, tapon pa yung bola rito sa Uno CW Home Depot.
Miscommunication as where the outlet pass was going.
So Alvin Kagalingan will go back to the bench, and Jasper Go is back on the floor. Cantigo elevate the game with Cantigo Sports. Lead up 9 for St. Stephen. Shot clock is down to 2. Are they aware? No, they were not.
Inabutan eh. Pag Cantigo scoreboard ang nasa game, maririnig mo na yung pag last 5 seconds eh.
Tom Koo trying to get closer. Not the pick. Forced to take the 3. Comes up short. Only 7 points for Tom Koo. It's not even half of his average, 20 points. Almost. Mitchell time. Slash move to the basket. 7 points.
Ang barrier yan, 5 points eh. Yun yung hindi ma-break ng Uno High School.
Summit official drinking water of FCAAI. Renberg 2 coming down with a rebound. Renberg 2, huli! Parang basang-basa ng depensa ng St. Stephen ang kada galaw nito si Renberg 2.
At sino ulit ang nakahuli sa kanya ron? Si Harley Nang na naman.
Cellboy, defensive play of the game. Bola ng Uno CW Home Depot. Tom Koo. Lucas back, Christian Luanzon. Tom Koo lost the basketball. St. Stephen. Christian Luanzon, he's going to go all the way. Changes hands in midair. Looking for a foul. No whistle. Mitchell Tan, huli. Goes for the turn. That's a miss. St. Stephen with Taffy Lim. Ooh, natamaan sa mukha. There's no whistle. And Mitchell Tan will continue with his move. Jasper Go ang natawagan ng foul. 14 points for Mitchell Tan, leading Uno High School, CW Home Depot. Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, the home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956.
11 out of 22 sa free throws itong Uno High School alumni. 12 out of 23, 50%.
But they're closing in. This is just a 6-point ball game as we go into this Jiangnan timeout. We're still doing the knockout quarterfinal games dito po sa Playtime FilOil Center in San Juan. Benji Santiago, Coach Edster C, CJ Ang at courtside. St. Stephen, hindi mapagpag ang Uno High School dito, Coach Eds.
I would expect St. Stephen to go down low.
They're just up by 6. It's gonna be turnover. Babalik ang bola para sa Uno CW Home Depot.
Maganda yung pagkakasil ni Jasper pag curl ni Christian Luanson. The pass, medyo not that accurate enough for him to receive.
And it's another Jiangnan timeout.
Your ideal life starts today. With Smart Postpaid, get more data and only 5G. And more entertainment with Netflix on Us. And a new Max Mobile subscription included. Starting at $9.99. Subscribe now.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Mitchell Tan, the only guy actually who has been scoring consistently. And Christian Luanson over at the other side with his double-figure output. Seems like matik naman yan. Every time Christian Luanson would play for St. Stephen SCAG. 49-43, a chance to cut down this deficit for Uno. They go long distance and short. And there's going to be a loose ball foul that's going to be called here against Renberg 2.
That's only the first team foul para dito sa Uno High School alumni. So that zone, the 2-3 zone, Uno High School really doing very well for them.
Patterson go. Laban kay Albert Tansi. Shot clock down to 10. Christian Luanson with a catch and shoot. Nope.
Haven't scored here in the fourth. That's Christian Luanson. Same play for Uno High School.
This could be big. Christian Luanson will have his way.
Willing himself the shaded paint. Narinig na wala pa akong score sa fourth quarter. Ito na. Giving them an 8-point lead.
Mitchell Tan goes for the three. Patterson Yo. Christian Luanson once again with a basketball. He has one three-pointer here in this ball game. He missed that baseline. And Albert Tansi, where does he go to? Dumilahed siya ng foul.
Biglang merong pumalo eh. It's a good drive.
Free throws ba to? Yeah, they will give him 2 shots.
St. Stephen is also in penalty. 5-team fouls, so let's see how Una will do in their free throws.
Albert Tansi only has 1 point.
12 out of 24.
And he missed both.
12 out of 25. That's 13 points, Benji, and they're just down by 8.
Arthur 2 with a miss. Ball touch last by Christian Luanson. Balik na naman si Harley Nam for St. Stephen and Kelwin Ang for Uno CW Home Depot.
Two minutes and 20 seconds.
Tom Koo, yes, limited to only 7 points. Mitchell Tan, Tom Koo for the three.
Last 3 attempts for Uno High School alumni, all 3-pointers. Nothing going for them.
Ito na ang ating TCL, last 2 minutes of this knockout quarterfinal game. Christian Luanson. Arlena back to Christian. Turnaround shot. It doesn't drop. And here comes Uno. Kelwin Ang. He's gonna go and get that layup.
Protecting the ball with his off hands against 2 defenders.
And he goes down. He's having a tough time trying to get up. It's Kelwin Ang. BYD, fast break of the game. Kelwin Ang decides to go all the way. Nabagsakan pa siya. And he's still down. He's okay. Winded lang.
This is just a 2-possession ball game. 1 minute and 35 seconds.
Proper bench decorum warning sa Uno CW Home Depot.
Time management here for St. Stephen. Uno High School needs to do a good job in boxing out if ever they miss that St. Stephen.
Jasper Go in heavy traffic. Christian Luanson with a hurried three. It rattled out, but it ends up with Patterson Ngo. The miss. And here comes Uno. The setup here. Uh-oh. For a little while, akala ko sa referee yung pasa ng bola eh.
Minsan eh, di ba? Pag napapagod, is nakakaroon ng emergency pass.
Penalty, nakatigil ang oras, pwedeng umiscore.
12 out of 25 sa free throw ang Uno High School. The veteran that he is, Kelwin Ang, knocks his first free throw.
Short on the second, and Christian Luanson grabs that rebound. He's now double-double, 18 points, 10 rebounds for Christian Luanson. He's also got 3 assists. But they're just protecting a very precarious lead of 5 points. 51-46. Christian Luanson adds up to his production. He's got 20. And Uno will have to call a timeout, finding themselves down by 7. They tried. Christian Luanson making sure that shot would go down. Jagnan, timeout.
Umpisa pa lang ng araw, grind na agad. Grind dito, grind dyan. All day grind. At sa araw-araw na hustle, marami kang may encounter na hassle. Hinga muna, kasama ang Embassy Whiskey. May smooth oaky flavor na smooth ang hagod as you unwind from a long day grind. Chill muna tayo with Embassy Whiskey.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
Christian Luanson is trying to make sure that St. Stephen will still play some more. That they will end up in the semifinals.
If St. Stephen High School wins, automatic savior na makakatapat niyan kasi number 3 sila.
No?
So the lower seeded 4 and 5, whoever wins, then will face Washong.
And of course, that will happen a little later, right after this game. On Grace Christian Goodfellow Pharma versus Chiang Kai-shek Big Chill.
Pero siyempre, hindi pa tapos itong laro na to. 7-point lead, 30 seconds with 2 free throws by Tom Koo.
Yun lang.
The struggle in the free throw line by the Uno High School alumni players continues on.
Tom Koo, 8 points. 2-possession game. Arthur 2. No choice but give up a foul here.
They are not yet in penalty.
Oh my. Sometimes it works for you or it won't.
So, kung talagang fa-foul, quick fouls na para mahinto yung oras.
22 seconds to play here in this knockout quarterfinal. Renberg 2 finally gives up a foul pero kumain din ng time.
Go for the steal and then quick foul if they would want to give up fouls. Renberg 1 out of 12. Only 3 points in this ball game. So mas marami pa yung foul sa points.
And everything that he does not want to happen to him, yun ang nangyari. He even fouls out of the game. Hindi pa niya natapos.
He played superb defense. But yung offense yung kailangan sa kanya in this game. And again, the free throw shooting, 14 of 29 para dito sa Uno High School.
There's a guy actually who's number 1 in free throws. Ito si Christian Luanson. Tek muna baka Ayun, pumasok naman. Alam ko mapapakagat ako ng dila.
St. Stephen, 3 out of 9. So imagine that a free throw disparity.
And for Christian Luanson, nawala na yung pressure. 16.3 seconds remaining. Last-ditch effort here para sa Uno as we go into this Jiangnan timeout.
Education is fast evolving. Are we prepared to guide the next generation? For 28 years, Senko has been at the forefront of technology. As pioneers, we've empowered schools, teachers, and students with Apple. Trusted by over 100 schools, empowering thousands of students and teachers. Through the Senko Schools Network, we bring together educators, schools, and cutting-edge technology to create innovative learning experiences and shape the future of education. Be part of our Senko Schools Network. Together, we create meaningful learning environments with Apple.
With that time, 16.3 and trailing by 8. They sure have tried. And a 5-point barrier na hindi mabasag. And Mitchell Tan, they will give him that.
They're still trying.
Christian Luanson will go back to the line. He's got 22, 10, and 3 so far.
Dagdag mo pa yung block shots niya.
Oo nga.
So, kompleto ang stats. 2 blocks and 2 steals. Nakabisado yung court eh. Kanina pa yan nandito eh.
Iba daw yung role niya kanina. Hindi ba siya naglalaro? Ang ino-worry ko lang dito kay Christian Luanson, pagod na yung katawan, baka pagod pa yung lalamunan. Nakakasigaw din kanina.
St. Stephen High School alumni getting the win in this quarterfinal matchup with Uno High School alumni. They will enter the semifinal round. And I think they'll be facing the Xavier School alumni.
That's going to be something to look forward to. Of course, they were threatened. There were even those times that St. Stephen was really had to put something extra in order for Uno High School not to be able to turn things around. And Christian Luanson leading itong St. Stephen. Those guys with his experience and everything, 57-49, kind of low scoring para sa ating knockout quarterfinal game. But St. Stephen SCAG at the expense of Uno CW Home Depot getting it all done. At syempre, sino ang ating player of the game dito, Coach Edster?
Oh, the all-around player for St. Stephen alumni. That's Coach Christian Luanson doing it all para dito sa St. Stephen, especially during that crucial stretch na dumidikit na tong Uno High School. That mid-range jumper did it for St. Stephen.
And the work is not yet done. They enter the semifinals, but that's going to be a totally different chapter of their campaign dito sa ating FCAAI as we finally get to the concluding game recap and these numbers dito, Coach Eds.
Oh, St. Stephen High School, 24 out of 81 lang yan, 29%, but they had more attempts compared to the 16 of 71, 22%. Talagang maganda yung depensa ng both teams. They have more assists, they have more blocks, I think they have more rebounds as well. That's the reason why St. Stephen outlasted Uno High School alumni.
And it ended like this. PG Flex Linoleum key matchup, 24-10, a double-double for Christian Luanson. And over at the other side, not exactly the numbers they expect for Tom Koo to come up with here in this ball game. 8-6-0. Atin sa inyo ng PG Flex Linoleum. Goodfellow Pharma and Grace Christian College going up against Chiang Kai-shek College. Big Chill. That's coming your way in just a little while.